What the fuck going on, man? We're recording another podcast. We got some nice coffee. Shit's pretty hot, I ain't gonna lie. Today, we're gonna talk about emotions. The reason I was thinking about talking about emotions was because I was at work and I was trying to move fast because I had some shit I had to do this morning. And so I'm like, alright, go quick. And then I'd fucking go quick. But then, like, there would be shit that would get in the way. So I'd be like, oh, now I gotta change the battery on the rivet gun or something like that. And I'm like, God damn it. And I just get really stressed out. And I'm like, I need to stop stressing the fuck out. Like, why am I stressing out over this shit? Shit like that's not that big of a deal. But our emotions try to take over. They're like thoughts that turn into like feeling in the body. And it's wild. It's like human emotion. And animals have some kind of emotion, but not to our level. It's like we could feel a lot. It's weird as fuck. Like, humans are crazy. We're sad, we're happy, we're fucking this way, that way. I just hit my teeth on the glass. But, like, it's so hard to stay in, like, a happy or joyous state of mind. Because, like, you're always getting stressed out by something, or something makes you sad, or something else goes down to where that happiness is sucked away for a second. And then you're like, fuck, why am I mad now? Why am I sad? And you're trying to sit there in this mindset and try to figure that out. And at first I was going to talk about negative emotions. But then I'm like, nah, let's talk about all of them. Because you can't really consider a negative emotion. Because the emotion may feel bad at the moment, but it's going to propel you. It can either, it's not guaranteed. I won't lie, it's not guaranteed. We've all fallen down some pretty dark fucking paths, and we're like, fuck, I need to stop doing this shit to myself. And you're always fucking yourself up, and you're like, God damn it. Like, how do I get out of this shit? Your mind's doing it to itself, bro. It's kind of crazy. It's like a little devil sometimes. Your mind could be your best friend or your worst enemy. Like, that shit, it can either bring you up or bring you down. And if it does bring you down, which it's never going to go away, you're always going to have, like, down moments. I'm not saying this is, like, a podcast to being happy all the time. Nah. Wasn't I just talking about some sad shit? Like, I don't even know how many videos ago now, but, like, I'm not sitting here trying to be like, oh, this is how you fucking never get sad again. Nah, that's not going to happen, brother. I'm not going to lie. We're going to have to deal with this shit. All this fucking emotion until, like, we get Neuralink or, like, transform our consciousness into something else. They're all working on that. Elon Musk just fucking put an implant into a dude's head. A fucking human dude. And the cursor was moving around on the computer and shit. He could control the computer with his mind. This shit is coming to life. It sounds like science fiction, but this shit's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna be crazy, man. And then they got fucking CRISPR with gene editing. You got all this shit going on. We're gonna be a completely different thing here soon. AI is gonna get implemented into our brain, and it's gonna be all kinds of fucky. We're gonna be able to access the internet. Just like, I gotta stop moving back. We're gonna be able to access the internet with our mind, bro. You wanna Google something, you're just gonna be like, got it. Like, you don't even gotta pick up the phone. You don't even gotta do nothing. That shit's crazy as fuck. Like, we're like the last generation of humans, man. It sounds crazy, but the next generation is gonna get, maybe even our generation, because I'm sure this man that Elon Musk implanted that chip in, he probably wasn't a young dude. So it's like, it's older generations. There's like old people or whoever the hell I wonder if I can Google this. I need a fucking Siri. How old was the guy Elon Musk? Jesus, Siri's retarded. We're not even gonna Google it, but we're gonna Google it. Maybe let's see what I got here. We gotta figure this out. All right, we're on to something here. Oh shit. Okay, all right, we're good. We're fucking chilling, buddy. All right, what are we searching? We're searching. How old was the guy Elon Musk implanted? Why does it say married? That's crazy. It said, how old was the guy Elon Musk married? Who fucking searched that? God damn it. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, it says Neuralink's first human patient able to control a mouse through thinking, Musk says. This is February 20th this year. The first human patient implanted with a brain chip from Neuralink appears to have fully recovered and is able to control a computer mouse using their thoughts, the startup founder Elon Musk said late on Monday. That is insane. But I want to figure out how old this guy is, because, like, fuck it. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I care. But, isn't that crazy, man? Like, this ain't science fiction no more. We got fucking brain chips and, gene editing and all kinds of this crazy shit. But exosuits are starting to come out, bro. If you watch into fucking, like, the military gadgets and all this crazy shit going on, oh my god, it's insane. I think I just spilled on myself. All at the same time, we got nuclear bombs that can blow up the fucking... It can blow everything up. It's crazy. But, we gotta get back on subject. We fucking fell off. I was talking about emotion. So, emotion, we gotta figure it out. Like, in this state, I think. Because, like, if we're the last generation, I don't know. Maybe we're not. Maybe we all hold out. But, like, somebody eventually is going to get that shit. And then they're going to tell their friend, yeah, this is the best thing I've ever gotten. And, like, it's going to be like getting a BBL or some shit. They're going to be like, yo, I got this guy. And you got to go and you motherfucking get the implant. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, why are we doing this? We're about to integrate with technology for real. Like, we already have. Look, this is technology. The computer's technology. All this. I got a watch on my hand. Phone's recording. This is crazy. We're already integrated. We don't leave the phone, or we don't leave the house without our phone. Like, it's crazy. It's basically like our third leg. Like, when the phone's gone, I feel like where is it? Like, I reach down for it, pat my leg, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot it somewhere. Or it's dead. It's crazy. We're addicted to these motherfuckers. It's crazy. It's wild. It just blows my mind. But yeah, we gotta learn how to control emotion, because we're, like, everybody likes to hate on each other, and, like, nobody wants to be homies anymore. And if they are, they don't know how to educate themselves in a proper way. So you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? But, like, what we can start with is our emotions, because we gotta learn how to control our anger and our sadness. And it's not really controlling them, because it's gonna happen. But we gotta learn, like, coping mechanisms to deal with that shit, because if we don't, we end up in a crazy state. I used to have bad anger issues as a kid, and I would, like, throw shit around. I broke so much shit as a kid, bro. It's not a joke. And, like, my niece, shut the fuck up. The watch is trying to talk to me. But my niece has anger issues too. She has bad anger issues. And one time, alright, this is funny. I took her, what the fuck is it? I took her Nintendo Switch from her. And then she, like, she did that. And then she's like, can I please have it back? And I was like, yeah, I'll give it back to you. But next time, you gotta put a break in between those, that thought and that reaction, and then that saying. Just put, like, 2 breaks in the middle of that. First, you have the thought, then and then you feel something. But then if you can stop it at that, you're like, oh, I'm angry. I better calm down before I say this next part. And then you're like, can I please have that back? I would give that shit to her right away, bro. And that's what I was telling her. Like, you gotta, like, just learn to put breaks in between your thoughts. And it's really hard. Like, I've been trying for years, man. And I'm good at it sometimes, and other times I'm fucking shit. Like, I try to meditate. Even when, like, I'm at work and it's break time, I'll lay on the fucking table and just lay there with my eyes closed. I'm not even sleeping. I'm just laying there. You got to spend a lot of time in your head. And to do that, you got to learn how to navigate the demons in there. And that means you got to confront them. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? And it's going to feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. I wish I did not have to do this. But then, after you confront it and you figure out, why do I feel this way? And you're going to be like, okay. And if you figure it out, like, you got to educate yourself. That's why I was saying that, because if you have, like, good education, and I'm not just talking high school education, that's like the baseline. You got to learn from books, articles, fucking podcasts, all kinds of shit. Read online, do all kinds of shit to learn. And then you could find proper knowledge. You can Google anything these days, man. So, like, obviously, you gotta have the right keywords to search, man. And that's what podcasts really help with. That's why I really started this thing. Because, like, I didn't know where to start with, like, a lot of shit. Because I was just trying to figure shit out as a kid. I guess I was, like, 17, 18. But, like, I feel like that was a long time ago now, man. I don't keep track of time. It's like, every day is almost the same, but some days are going to be different. And some days, there's going to be something awesome happening. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, you can't keep track of time, because it's, well, you can for, like, important things. I'm not saying, like, oh, I don't even go to work, none of that shit. Now, obviously, I make it to work every morning and all that shit. Like, and I know when I'm going to bed, I keep track of time to some extent. Like, I do it importantly. That didn't make any sense. I do it when the timing is important. Like, if I got to go to work, or I got an appointment somewhere, or I got to do this, I got to do that. That's just being a responsible human being, adult. That's what you have to do, obviously. But then, like, when I don't have something important to do, or if I'm at work, I just don't even think about the time. Like, I just zone in, man. That's all you got to do. Because then, it's crazy. When you zone in, bro, the time is like, zoom, it's gone. But if you're, like, fucking around, like, doing shit that you, I lost my train of thought for a second, but I got it back, all right? Don't judge me. If you're not, like, lost in thought, all the time, it makes it so much easier, because thoughts are just so crazy. And that's why I was saying you got to put breaks in between them, because if you don't put breaks in these motherfuckers, it's crazy. Like, I used to have, like, manic thoughts. Like, they wouldn't stop all day long. And, like, it was to the point where they were so loud that I, like, didn't hear anything else but, like, my own brain. It's like, alright, I'm not listening to anybody. And that's why I started doing fuck shit as a kid, because I'm like, I'm not listening to anybody, because I knew I was a smart kid. I knew more than the average kid. I'm not saying I'm the smartest motherfucker, but, like, I knew Jesus Christ, I need to learn to talk. I've always been educating myself, okay? And since I was a kid, like, I would watch, like, 3-hour documentaries about, like, ancient Sumer and all kinds of crazy shit, because, like, they had discovered, like, they had the planets drawn out and shit before we were said to have telescopes. There's a lot of crazy shit in the past that we've forgotten about. We're like a species with amnesia. That's what those 2 Graham Hancock books are about. You should go fucking read them, man. They're good. They're fucking good. They got pictures. They got fucking pictures in there in color. The pictures are in color. Go read it. And it shows, like, the Great Flood and shit, bro. It's kind of crazy. It's wild. Like, I didn't believe in the Great Flood in, like, the Bible and in, like, all traditions. In, like, all ancient traditions, there was a Great Flood. And if you read this book, they describe it super well, because they get a geologist in there. I think he's a geologist. named Randall Carlson, and he described it so well to where there was just, he shows these vast fucking ravines, and it's like deeper than the Grand Canyon type shit in like the earth, and he's like, the only thing that could have caused this is a giant amount of water, unfathomable to the human brain, washing through here. And when you look at these pictures, you're like, holy fucking shit. He's not fucking lying. It's so obvious. Because he describes it as like sand fissures on a beach, It's just on such a scale that our brain cannot fathom it. And then they go off and like say why that would happen. Like, where would all this water come from? Obviously, because you gotta prove. You can't just be like, water, and that's it. Nah, because there's no water here, dumbass. But, that coffee's banging. Me and Chance are gonna go to the gym. But anyway, so, about 11,000 years ago, there was a massive ice sheet, like more than 2 miles thick, on top of the North America, covering a lot of the United States and shit, really. And either an asteroid went into the sun directly and blew up, and it sent scatters of meteorites towards the Earth, or one meteor caused all of it and just like hit it. Like, you can't really tell if it was one or like broken up pieces, but they can tell that it's a meteor because there's this nuclear glass 11,000 years ago deep in the Earth's dirt, if you dig, and it shows like scorch marks and all this shit, and it's like burnt up. And then it makes you wonder, because only a little bit of humanity survived during that shit. Like, how the fuck are we sitting here right now? Humans almost died out so many fucking times in human history. And I guarantee emotions had something to do with fucking getting us through that shit. And that's why they're still here. Because they're important. Evolutionarily, our body will not get rid of something unless it's important. That's why I don't understand when people are like taking their tonsils out and shit. Because that's supposed to filter viruses and bacteria so that you don't get sick. So why the fuck would we take it out? I still haven't found an answer. How does that make fucking sense? But, it's crazy, man, that we're even here right now. It's crazy that we developed technology and we can fucking stream through the power of the internet through everything, man. Like, anybody can see this. And it's kind of scary. And I don't really think about it, because if I do, it tweaks me out. But, like, the ability to survive. And we've lost it because motherfuckers don't know where to get their food. We don't know where water comes from anymore, where it's safe. We don't know how to make it safe. We don't know how to make fire. We don't know how to do a goddamn thing without technology. Even the lighter's technology, man. Like, our technology is what got us to this point. And we kind of dulled our senses down getting here. Because like, if you watch like animals and shit, they can communicate like without words. It's just like they know what to do. They're moving in herds, they're moving in flocks, they're communicating with each other. Some of them like have a language, like orcas, and pretty sure elephants know what, like, have certain trunk noises. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But animals are super intelligent. And they have such vast senses. And you gotta wonder, if you watch monkeys, they have a bunch of senses as well. And that's essentially what we are. And it's like, how the fuck do we not have that, like, sense anymore? It's almost like they got a form of telepathy, man. And maybe that's what, like, deja vu or something, like, you think about a friend and they call you. Joe Rogan always says that. But, I feel like we got senses that got buried into our being because the technology's like dulled them down. You know what I'm saying? The best example is like glasses. Our eyes dull down because we're used to being in houses all the time. We don't have to look vast distances anymore, and so they get shitty so that you can only see up close. I know that's why my eyes are bad. I don't know why you can't see right in front of you. That doesn't really make fucking any sense to me. But let's Google that too. We might as well, because we have Google here. We Google what causes nearsightedness. Hang too long. It may also nearsightedness usually results from the eye being too long or oval-shaped rather than round. It may also result from the curve of the cornea being too steep. These changes result in light rays. Message sent from the retina to the brain are perceived as blurry. I wonder if I can take this picture, put it in here, and then, oh shit, I'm gonna have to do it in editing. I'll bring it up during editing. I don't want to edit though. We're deleting that fucking picture. We already learned what happens. You look it up your damn self. I don't like to edit this shit, man. I like to just fucking go for it and see what the hell happens. But me and Chance will probably edit some. I'm just deleting files now. There we go. But me and Chance will probably edit some, but I don't really like doing it. And it uploads pretty fucking fast when you don't edit anything. On this computer, Chance has a really nice setup here. And it goes really fast. It's connected directly to the Wi-Fi, of course. And that's why we started deciding, that made no sense. That's why we decided to start recording on this thing, because my shitty laptop sucks and we just have this thing right here. So he plays games on it, and that's about all we do on it. We Google stuff sometime, but that's about it. So we might as well record some podcasts on here, get them off, and fucking see what comes out of it. But yeah, Graham Hancock's books are pretty crazy. And then his second one goes into like ancient structures and shit. And it's pretty fucking insane. Like Göbekli Tepe and shit like that. And if you watch his show on Netflix called, oh fuck, god damn it, what is Graham Hancock? Chance calls him Graham Foot Penis instead of Graham Hancock. Hancock's show. God damn. I'm no Jamie, alright? It's Ancient Apocalypse. Ancient Apocalypse. God damn it. Ancient Apocalypse. It's a good show. It's fucking good. And it goes in like depth. It shows 3D images and shit. It's insane, bruh. He has a theory that we are a species with amnesia. We forgot our history. And that's probably why we don't know how to fucking do anything. Like, we don't know how to control ourselves and be good within. And we don't know how to work with nature to, like, fuel both nature and us. Like, that would be the best scenario. We have vast amounts of trees, and the trees help us make shit. Or that we grow it out of hemp, because we can grow a lot of that. But it's illegal. That's the problem. It's such a strong fiber. It's like an alien plant. It's wild. I've never seen it, but I've heard it and I've read shit. It's wild. Like Henry Ford made a car out of it. He made steel out of hemp, and it was 10 times stronger than steel. That's wild. How the fuck? Doesn't even make sense in my brain how to fucking do something like that, but I want to figure it out. My body hurts. Golly. I still gotta go to the gym. We gotta bust it out, man. We gotta go rough some shit up in there. Physical exercise is needed. That helps control emotions as well. Because if you burn all that shit out, it is proven to be stronger than any antipsychotic by many times, and stronger than any antidepressant by many times. Of course, it's gonna suck the first few times, but once you get into it, bro, it is so good for your mind. It's like mental therapy. You feel so cleared out after you're done. And you're like, holy shit, I needed that. And you go eat a meal and you're fucking just tired enough to go to bed, bro. And when you go to bed, you have the best sleep of your fucking life. It is awesome. That is the only reason I talk about the gym so much, man. Because, sure, the physical benefits are great. But, well, sometimes. Because sometimes your body hurts, god damn it. Let's stretch a little bit on the podcast. Ow. But, stretching is important. But you gotta fucking take care of your mind and your body. And then when you meditate, you take care of whatever that soul is within you. Because your soul is like, alright, I've described this before. It's hard to describe, but there's like a certain awareness behind your thoughts. Like it always hears it. It always hears things. It always sees things. It's probably like, I don't even know what to describe it as besides like an awareness. It's like behind each thought, there's like this other thing. And it's always there. And you can feel it, that feeling within. And that's what your soul is, man. Humans have consciousness, I think, because of some kind of energy. Some kind of life force that we just can't know with our human brains. And that's why we call it like God or Goddess or Divine Spirit or all this shit, because, or Allah or whatever the fuck everybody else calls it. But it's crazy, man. Like, I think everything has it. Because you can't just be like nothing. Because that doesn't make any fucking sense. How the fuck did all this happen? I've had experiences where things just happen too perfectly to where I can't explain it any other way than something else. Like, this is so insane that something divine had to do this. And it's insane, bro. Like, humans don't think of that shit anymore. They don't, like, believe in something higher than yourself. Even if you don't 100% believe, man, it helps because it humbles you. And that helps with emotions, too, because you're like, oh, this isn't, like, the worst thing on the planet. I gotta calm down. Or, like, I'm not the smartest motherfucker. Or I'm not the best, or all this shit. You're like, there's something else over me that is helping me succeed or fail. Or not even fail. I think it always has a plan, I feel like. That's just my own personal opinion. I feel like it always has a plan for something. Even when something's terrible. Like, you're like, oh, fuck. This is a shitty situation. I feel like it's a plan for something bigger that we can't really see into the future. We can project ourselves in there and try to picture it, but we can never fucking accurately depict exactly what's gonna happen. Like, yeah, maybe we achieve some things that we set out to achieve, but we can't always depict shit that's gonna happen because things are too unpredictable. It wouldn't happen. That's like the greatest superpower, bro. To be able to see the future, the exact future for what it is. And like, you would become rich, you would be able to do all kinds of shit because you could bet on shit from like games and all that shit and like all kinds of shit, bro. Not just like get rich like that, like scamming motherfuckers, but you could see business ideas or stocks. Like, yeah, this is all legal, but like if we could see into the future, I can't. Like, it's not illegal because I can't do it. But if we could, it'd be insane. Because then we could see all kinds of shit. Figure out who we're supposed to be with in life. Figure out who our friends are supposed to be. Then we could do it all early. Then we get a jump start on life. And then we continue seeing in the future. So throughout the entire life, we can plan every single moment to where we win. That would be OP as fuck. That's like the cheat code to life type shit. But we don't have that superpower. We might be able to with AI and like Neuralink, but not right now. We don't have shit like that. That's where we just have to prepare. That's the human key right now, is to just prepare for the future. Take care of your mind, educate yourself, get some knowledge, get some as much experience as you can get in your mind through podcasts and books and movies and TV, and just absorb. That's what I do, is just absorb information. That's what this stage in life is for. As a 20-year-old man, that's what I think my purpose is right now. Just absorb information, because then later in life I can use that information. Right now I don't have much experience. I have a decent amount of knowledge, but I don't have much knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So I have to just keep absorbing. And one day, all the shit that I've absorbed will come to play. And I'll have prepared. And I'm ready for whatever moment I have to, like, set out for. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not preparing, you can miss all kinds of opportunities. And, like, opportunities that get you to, like, succeed and get, like, to a good place in life. Because if you don't prepare yourself, take care of all you can, your body, your mind, your spirit, then you're not going to be able to achieve what you want to achieve, not only, but you're just going to be wasting away. Like, that's not living. That's wasting away. I used to be wasting away. Sure, I was, like, watching a bunch of shit that most kids don't, but I was just wasting away on the couch and eating and doing all kinds of shit. You gotta prepare, because if you throw all your opportunities away, you're gonna wake up one day. I had to burp. Jesus. You're gonna wake up one day and realize, holy shit, the fuck have I been doing this entire time? And then it's gonna be too late. You've already wasted all your time here on this planet. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. But, like, I feel like that's like a lot of, like, old people are so miserable, especially towards us young kids now, because we have that ability to Google and do all this research and shit, and we choose not to. We choose to fucking scroll through TikTok all day and watch YouTube and porn and all this other bullshit, instead of, like, looking up articles or listening to podcasts or educating ourselves. That's what I like to do on my phone, is, like, if I'm on it, I like to be educating myself or having a conversation, just so that I'm not wasting my time on this object. I turned all my notifications off. They're not on. Yes, I check Snapchat too much still, but I do not have the notifications on. I'm just addicted, and so my brain's like, and I'm like, shit, god damn it. So I go on Snapchat, and sometimes there's people to talk to, sometimes they're not, and so I go and watch videos, and I scroll through those motherfuckers. It takes a long time to find a good video on Snapchat. When you find that gold, that fucking gold, you find it, like, fucking people welding, or people, like, driving cool cars, or people cooking good food, or, like, what else good shit is on there, like cool tools that you've never seen, or like financial things that you didn't know about, and people teach you about how to, like, save money and not get in debt and shit. People make cool, like, inventions and shit on there. Snapchat's cool as hell, man. But it is addicting. But that's what we choose to do with our time. That's why I like to be educating myself, because that thing can suck you away. Not suck you up. Pause real quick. Not suck you off. Suck you away. It's gonna take your brain and be like, and scoop it out of your head and just throw it against the wall, and you're not gonna have a brain no more. That's why you gotta be educating yourself, because this thing is addictive. They made it that way. It hacks our brain circuits. You can watch The Social Dilemma on Netflix, man. That shit shows all about it. I've watched it like 3 or 4 times. They know exactly where you're looking on the phone. They know how long. We are the product, and the ad companies are the consumers, and we are the product. And that's how it goes. That's why you gotta choose to spend your time wisely. That's why there's so many ads everywhere. YouTube's got more ads. Hulu's got more ads. Snapchat's got more ads. I've noticed this shit the past few years. Because for me, when I started on Snapchat watching videos like that, I'd get an ad like every 20 seconds maybe. And like I watch long videos on there, so it's like every 20 seconds. But now it's like every 5. It's like 2 clips ad, 2 clips ad, 2 clips ad. And my nieces are already used to this shit. That's what's crazy, because I watch them like not on Snapchat but like other apps, and like they'll just click, be like click really hard, and they, even though the ad has like 5 seconds and it says the bar on top, they'll be like trying to get it to fucking go, because they're just used to it. They're like, oh, tap a bunch of times and it'll go away. It's wild, because I don't want to see them. Some of them are pretty funny. Like I saw one the other day for like nature body spray, and hopefully I don't know if I can get sued for this. Nobody watches this shit, god damn it. But anyway, they had I don't think I get sued, fuck it. They had an ad of body spray that said all body, or whole body. And it was funny because the dude was in his underwear with his fucking leg up on like a couch or something. And he's just spraying his fucking balls. It's hilarious, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? And I think I showed Chance this morning. I'm like, why the fuck is this weird ass ad on the fucking phone for a body spray? He's spraying his fucking balls. That's the thing you're gonna show to spray? Why, like, god damn, why not like your chest or something? Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Spraying your balls? That's the first thing you decide to do? That's gonna sting, man. You better not do that shit. Hold on. Cough button. OG cough button. But you gotta learn to control yourself. That's where discipline comes in. So if you have no discipline, you won't be able to accomplish anything either, because your mind will just take you on these wild roller coasters. You'll go fucking drink too much, or smoke too much, or do something stupid, drive too fast, do all this shit. There's so many situations where discipline comes into factor, to where you can overpower your mind and be like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Because if you do, you know there will be consequences. Yeah, maybe it won't happen the first time and the second time. Might not even happen the 30th time. But there's always going to be consequences. You're going to figure out maybe the 40th time or the 50th time that, oh shit, I got to stop fucking doing this shit, or I'm going to fuck myself over. Or you already do. Because humans got to have a little bit of suffering to learn, unfortunately, and feel good too, I think. But we don't inflict that suffering on ourselves by like going to the gym or disciplining ourselves from drinking alcohol or doing other stupid shit, or we always fuck ourselves over, eating too many snacks, having sex too much, fucking gambling. We always fuck ourselves over. We get addicted to all this stupid shit because we don't have the discipline to stop ourselves. Because our dopamine circuits take us on wild rides, because they're still designed for what they used to be. Seek food, seek water, seek shelter. And unfortunately, in this modern world, we have all that shit right where we need it. We can go fucking get snacks, and sugar was so rich and rare back in the day that our bodies are like, holy fuck, we need to eat this shit, all of it, bro. We need to take this sugar down. Our body just fucking loves sugar. It's insane. And we used to get it from fruit and shit, but now it's everywhere. And that's why we go crazy for it. We gotta discipline ourselves. Sugar is a crazy drug, man. It makes you fat. It makes you feel like shit. It's like the worst drug ever, but we're so addicted to it because it gives us this little tiny, I feel energy and it tastes sweet. That's the only reason. There's literally no other reason. It never makes you feel good. Unless you're already addicted, so you feel like shit, and then you're like, oh, I gotta get some sugar in me. And then you get that sugar in you and you feel better because you fucking felt like shit earlier. But then you're chasing that dragon, and you're always trying to fucking get that sugar. It's like, goddamn. I just need to put a break in here. And then by the time, if you don't put some discipline on early, man, that's why parents send kids to like military school and shit. They teach them discipline in there. You get up this time. You go and clean this. You do this. You do that. You got orders. And if you don't follow them, you get your ass whooped. Well, not really. I don't know what the fuck they do, but... like, discipline is so important. Because if you don't have discipline, you're going to fuck yourself over 1,000,000 times. 1.5 million, maybe. Until you're down this dark path that you don't even remember how you got on. And you're like, holy shit. How the fuck do I get out of here, man? I'm in the depths of hell. And sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom in that moment. Not in that moment necessarily, but in that mindset. You gotta hit rock fucking bottom. And then you gotta be like, shit. I got nowhere left to go down, man. Got no money, got no friends, got no girlfriend. You're just crying all the time and you're depressed and you're fucking drinking or doing whatever the fuck you do. And sometimes you gotta hit that moment and get back up, man. You gotta fucking like, be like, alright. If I can't go down no more, I'm at my lowest point I've ever been in my fucking life. I gotta fucking figure this shit the fuck out. Because I can't live like this, man. I gotta get better. I gotta get it, man. I gotta get money. I gotta get fucking friends. I gotta get all kinds of shit that I don't have. That negative feeling can lead you into a good spot. That's what I was talking about earlier, man. Like, if you choose to use that as fuel, instead of letting it pin you down, and it's not gonna be easy. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. It's gonna take 1,000 fucking failures and 1,000 hard times, and more than 1,000, man. Life is crazy. It's like millions, probably. You're gonna get all kinds of fuck shit going on. You're gonna fuck shit up 1,000,000 times, probably. But then there's gonna be that one time. That's all you need is that one fucking time where you didn't fuck up and you got it. Because then you've proven to yourself in your brain, holy shit, I can do it. That's a new cheat code to life. Because that's kind of like pushing yourself through hard times and disciplining yourself is kind of like the future like superpower I was talking about earlier. Because then you have preparation in your head. You're like, okay, I've done this before. I know I've done this before and I'm good at it. And you've got all these fucking things that you've pushed yourself through and accomplished. And you're like, I know what I can do in the future. I think Chance is here. I got paranoid. You wanna hop on? I'll hop on. Golly.
Just a threatening guy.
It's legal. Shit, I kind of stole your chair. That's my bad.
No, that's alright.
I was talking about the dark paths your mind can lead you down if you're not disciplined enough. And how many times you're gonna fail trying to get to that point.
Oh yeah, bud.
Let me switch this up. There it fucking is. Now we can hear Chance Nielsen. I didn't know I was gonna name this a Chance Nielsen pod.
Don't name this a Chance Nielsen pod. Stop naming them with my full name.
Why?
I'm gonna eventually need a legitimate job, and they're gonna do a background search and see a bunch of bullshit with my name attached to it.
I wonder about that if anybody sees this shit. But then I think about it,
They're
it's like we get
gonna
like
see it.
fucking 50 views at most.
The other problem is,
sometimes
like, if my grandma or my dad Googles my name, they're gonna find all of this.
Yeah.
But I guess,
My dad's watched them.
they're eventually gonna see them. Yeah, I don't care that your dad watched them. Your dad's a lot more chill than mine.
I think I don't think they'll mind too much.
No,
Because we
probably
don't
not.
really talk about them too much. And when we do, it's kind of like third person, like just referencing
Yeah.
them.
The dark paths your mind can lead you down without discipline.
Like drinking too much and doing stupid shit like driving too fast. That's the only two examples
Yeah.
my brain can come up with.
Those are like impulses.
Yeah. And that's what the discipline comes in, because you got to stop your impulses, because you can't
Kind
just
of.
follow them.
Is
That's where
discipline,
it's helped me.
Is discipline the same as self-control?
I think so.
I think
You
it
think-
probably
yeah.
overlaps a good bit, but discipline is also... Self-control is like stopping yourself from doing something. Discipline is doing something that sucks, but still doing it. Like, discipline is doing something that's difficult, but you still do it.
I think it's kind of the same thing still.
Yeah, but self-control is like
impulses
stopping.
is things you want to do most of the time. Like, oh, I want this 30 beers right now, and you drink
Yeah.
it all. But you got to stop yourself and be like, I can't do that. I
Self-control.
work tomorrow. It's a fucking Monday.
Yeah. And discipline is like going to work every day, though. I'm saying like
Yeah.
self-control is like stopping. Discipline is like going.
No, I understand what
Yeah.
you're saying. In my brain, they like lock together into one thing.
Yeah.
'Cause can you have self-control without discipline? Can you have discipline without self-control?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Maybe it's like the infinity symbol. They lock in together.
Yeah, like a Venn diagram where they cross over. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Probably. Huh. Why were you talking about that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Just where the
It's
rambling-
been fucking
That's where the rambling
46
left you?
minutes already.
Oh, damn. Okay. We already
Yeah.
got a decent pod going. All right.
Yeah. I just
We're-
been sitting here talking.
We're about to hit the GIM.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
We don't even have to go too long. Like,
No.
pod too
Are you going
long.
to follow me then?
Yeah.
We can work out together?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Don't. All right.
Should we end this and go?
Um.
Just get a little taste of Chance Nielsen for the next one.
Trying to think if there's anything I want to talk about to the peoples.
Poopy dick ass.
Nah. Just keep going. If you get knocked down, get back up. You got to get back up.
That's what I was saying. Sometimes both of us know this shit. Sometimes it takes hitting rock fucking
Yeah.
bottom. And you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, I cannot live
Yeah.
like this.
Just
I need
'cause
to get the
something-
fuck
yeah.
out.
Just because something's over doesn't mean everything's over.
Exactly.
You got to keep going.
And I was saying, that's why I was saying you're gonna fail a million times.
And somebody loves you.
Mhm.
You know, somebody loves you. And if you genuinely think nobody loves you,
We love you.
first off, you're wrong. And yeah, second off, I care about you, man.
I care about everybody.
So call me anytime. I'll answer. Or I won't answer, but I will see
Hey,
that you called me and call you.
But he's got a girlfriend, so no ladies
no
calling.
fucking women call me. I
If you
will
fucking
scream.
call, we will fucking. Did you see? You saw the gun. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke.
I have
Alright.
2 of them.
It's a joke. It's a joke. We would never shoot anyone.
9mm.
We might like yell at them a little bit, but it's a far drastic.
Got a
change
9mm
from
gun
shooting
and a
somebody.
9mm penis.
It's almost the same, right?
What?
Yelling at somebody and shooting them.
Yeah, it's basically the
It's
same
basically
crime.
the same
Yeah,
thing.
You get put in jail for the exact same thing. Shit. All right, Negroes.
We're going to the fucking gym.
Have a good one, bro.
Goodbye.